And we are live on the wrong view, but we can fix that pretty quickly. This is The Process. I am Josh Engleman. It is Thursday, November 3rd, and I am here to break down a two-game NBA slate. We're going to zip through this one pretty quickly today. A very quick rise and grind for everybody coming off of yesterday's 10-gamer. Good to see everybody in chat. Good morning to everybody that I see. Good morning, good morning, good morning. Got 4 into the top 1% yesterday. Got up to, I think, like 88th or something. But not enough to get it done. Break-even day. I'll take what I can get. But there was some potential out there to have a slightly better day. Anyway, we're going to go through this one pretty quickly. It's just not that kind of slate. And we should take advantage of days where we don't have to be here as much. I'm on the strategy show today, and that's it. So Contenders videos will be out after this. Strategy show at 10 o'clock with Adam, and then I am done for the rest of the night. So make sure you're watching everything, though. Make sure you're watching Deeper Dive. Make sure you're watching a live before lock. Let's just dive into it because I don't have too much to say about yesterday. I hope you had DeJounte Murray. I wish I had a little bit more than the 20% that I did. I did not have OG Anunoby once again for his 7 stock game. That's getting to be annoying, but I'll take what I can get here, guys. It's good to have everybody here this morning. I saw a Stokastic logo on the FanDuel 100K last night, so kudos to whoever that was. Don't know for sure. Not me. That's really the long and short of it. But again, 4 in the top 1%. I can't ask for a better day. If I do that every day, I am going to be really, really, really good at this. So, you just hope that. And the reason I'll talk about 1% lineups is simple, really. You got to break the contest down into manageable pieces. So, like for last night, for example, I'm pulling it up just so I have the right amount of people. Last night, there were, I think, like 70,000 entries. Yeah, 79,339 entries into the FanDuel contest. So a top 1% means you finished in the top 793. Knowing that you put multiple, like let's say that's the same contest every day. Knowing that you put multiple entries in the top 1% means what you're looking to do is win a 793-person contest with however many entries that you could possibly get over and over again. And when you can do that, you're much more frequently able to just simply win the entire contest. Yeah, I got to 88th yesterday. Biggest problem in that lineup, Julius Randle's 23. That one stung. Had Murray, had McCollum, had Hero, but Julius Randle stunk. But yeah, you're trying to get 1%ers so that you can shrink the size of the contest for yourself. Last night I had 4. Didn't get it done, but, on to the next one. Andrew, thank you for the super chat. Coffee tastes much sweeter after a big GPP day. I'm glad you had one. My coffee, I lost like $70 or something yesterday, which as far as I'm concerned is a win in GPPs. So yeah, I know Randall had a decent start. Yeah, so like break even to me is a win. So I agree. Coffee is sweeter on a win day. Let's get into it. I've got my coffee. I hope you guys do as well. If you got coffee, tea, water, beer, I think any of that is viable for today. It doesn't feel like a liquor day. I'm pretty well rested, oddly enough. Crazy crazy lower body day yesterday. I'm going to go do some cryo again today. That'll help. But more of a food day. Although I did not eat any breakfast. We're going to stick to liquids. This is going to be a liquid breakfast. Coffee, tea, water, beer. That's what we got. Rise and grind, everybody. You guys know the drill around these parts. Thank you for being here. Cheers to everybody. Clink. Let's get it done. I didn't understand the Garland love on FanDuel. That price was a little high. Didn't have the MPE. Was a little surprised to see it be as high as it was. But that was good. That was good chalk on DraftKings. No, you should have no regrets for rostering that. Now, what I do want to talk to you guys about is BetMGM. They are the presenting sponsor of this show, and our deal has changed here, guys, and it's better now. So I want to make sure I get everything right here because there's a lot of moving parts. If you haven't signed up at BetMGM yet and you are in a legal betting state, I got a decent deal for you. You can also get 2 free months of Stokastic Plus Platinum and a $1,000 risk-free bet when you sign up, make a deposit, and make your first paid wager at BetMGM. So here's what you got to do. There's going to be a form in the description or a link in the description. You want to fill out that form or log in if you already have a Stokastic account. Click the BetMGM button that appears after you do that and then handle the necessary steps. Sign up, make a deposit. You got to deposit at least $10. Once you make your first paid bet, your bet will settle. BetMGM will let us know. You'll get a 2-month subscription to Stokastic Plus. You'll get that email from BetMGM with those instructions, and you'll get a $1,000 risk-free bet when you do so. I don't think you're going to find, I was talking before about the $200 in free bets deal. This is infinitely better. 2 months behind our paywall, getting access to everything that we have except for Fantasy Cruncher. You could add that on, by the way. And a $1,000 risk-free bet. Again, follow the link in the description. That will get you where you need to be. But thank you to BetMGM because that offer is awesome. All right. Let's change up the view here. Let's go down that way. And nope, that's not the right one. Goodbye. I'm back. We've got Golden State 8-point favorites in Orlando, 226 total. And we've got Denver 6-point favorites in OKC, 229 total. Two teams significantly better than their counterparts. They're both road games, however. Just not a fun one. So we'll start with Golden State. For the Warriors, no DiVincenzo, no Andre Iguodala, which means this is just their standard rotation. I've got Steph in for 34 minutes, which is about what he's playing. I've got Jordan Poole in for 29 minutes, which is about what he plays. I've got Andrew Wiggins in for 33. That's what he plays. I've got Draymond in for 30. That is where he's trending. Clay played 30 and a half his last time out. He's played 30 in his last 3. I have 29. I'm going to make that 30. And then after that, it's trying to get the bench right. I've got Kevon Looney in for 23 minutes. I've got James Wiseman in for 12. I've got Ty Jerome in for 14. I've got JaMychal Green in for 17. That's the rotation here for this team. They don't seem to mess around at this point, and I don't have anything else that I can change for Golden State. This team just exists, and on a 2-game slate, I'm clearly going to be playing them now, but there's not a lot here. Gotta mute my notifications. Boom. Okay. I'm going to make sure that I don't have any weird usage rate stuff, but I don't think that I do. Let's see. Yeah, Curry at 30, so that's fine. Poole at 24, that's fine. Clay, 24 and a half, that's fine. Yeah, Golden State's just done. It's the same rotation they always have. All right, let's go to Orlando, where I think we know what's going on with Orlando as well. No Anthony, no Fultz, no Harris, no Isaac, no Wagner. Terrence Ross questionable, which actually is a bit of a problem. I mean, maybe not a problem because we're going to know this, but um, we're talking about a guy that's playing a lot more minutes. I am going to rebuild this rotation from scratch just because I feel like I'm a little scattered. But Suggs played 28 minutes off the bench 2 days ago. I don't entirely know if they're going to want to go back to Suggs off the bench. I wouldn't be surprised if he starts now. That would make sense to me. But maybe they just keep going with it. So Suggs played 28 minutes off the bench. I'm going to go to 28 minutes. I'm going to assume that Terrence Ross continues to start and play something in the neighborhood of 26 minutes. Franz Wagner is going to be a 34-minute-a-game guy. Paolo Banchero is going to be a 34-minute-a-game guy. Wendell Carter Jr., I'm going to go 32. That'll allow me to go 16 to Mo Bamba as the backup center. Did they? No. Yeah, 16 to Mo Bamba as the backup center. Then I will bring Bol in, who has been playing increased minutes as of late, now that he is starting. I'm going to go 29 to Bol. So something along those lines. The rest of this should be pretty easy. Caleb Houston started the second half after Ross got hurt, but I don't think that's going to matter. They appear to just be playing RJ Hampton 20 minutes a game. That's not how I want to project RJ Hampton, but I am going to give him those 20 minutes. It leaves me 21 minutes for... I'm going to split them between Caleb Houston and Chuma Okeke with a lean towards Okeke. We'll do something like that. Now, rates I know are good. I don't have any changes that I need to make there. But that's game number one. That's not what I wanted to do. For some reason, I just created a new blank sheet. That's super not necessary. Let's try saving that. Wrong sheet. There we go. Now, let's try making that bigger. There we go. Now we're talking. Golden State. On a normal slate, I would be not all that interested in these guys. In this case, I think everybody that starts kind of looks the same. I probably lean a little bit more towards Clay than anything else, but I'm just a believer in him getting better. But Curry, Wiggins, Draymond, Poole, all very similar boom scores. Wiggins for 8K on FanDuel is a pretty tough sell, but 6,800 on DraftKings looks a lot better. Clearly, we're going to be getting to Steph. Hard to really read into Golden State. On Orlando, I'm going to be playing quite a bit of Paolo Banchero, as I've been doing. 29% usage rate plus for this dude. Franz Wagner looks good. $5,800 Bol on FanDuel actually looks pretty good, which I don't enjoy. The fact that he's just center is so stupid, but considering he's not playing that at all. Suggs looks okay on both sites. Probably going to be tough to get to Terrence Ross. I like the Orlando side more than the Golden State side. And we'll go to the Denver side of this one because we're in game number 2 already. Denver Nuggets 6-point favorites in OKC. I don't think anything relevant here. I mean, I know Bones is questionable, but that's whatever. Same for Ish Smith being questionable. That doesn't matter, which means I think we're getting our normal rotations here. I got Jokic in for 34 minutes. Feels like it should probably be 33, but I can't do that. So 34 for Jokic, 10 minutes for DeAndre Jordan. I got 27 in for Jamal Murray. I have to go another minute above that. No way around it. He's playing more. I don't totally trust it, but 28 feels about right. Now that he's played 30, I feel like 28 is the one. Bones in for his typical 18 a game. I got MPJ, who's been playing about 29 in. I got him in for 29. I got Jeff Green in for 20. Seems fine. Aaron Gordon, who's been playing about 28 minutes a game. Take him down a little bit. Bruce Brown probably needs an extra minute or two. He's up to 25. This seems pretty easy to project. Like, no changes for Denver. If Bones ends up out, you just give those minutes to like Devon Reed or something. Now, OKC, we know, is a tire fire. They're not a fun team to project. But everybody's back now, which means I assume we get the Shea, Dort, Giddey, Jalen Williams, Jeremiah Robinson, Earl lineup that we just had. I am going to cut this entire rotation and start it over just to make sure I get all the minutes in the right spot. But for Shea, we're going to go 34 minutes there. We're going to do Josh Giddey in. He played 25 minutes in his return. I'm going to go to 30 on Giddey. Let me look at his rotation. Why was he limited? So they won by 8. Giddey staggered, lost a minute at the end of the second quarter, and then didn't start the second half. Do we know why that happened? Why did he not start the second half and then they went to Darius Bazley? Yeah, I think 30 is fine for Giddey. That just seems weird. Like, he didn't close, and he's going to close more often than not. Dort is an easy one. You know, we're going to give him 31 minutes. And then we saw Jeremiah Robinson Earl get the start. For some reason, only come back in the second quarter and play 2 minutes. Also picked up another foul. Then didn't start the second half. They went to Bazley, I guess. It really just yanked these rotations all over the place. I'm going to go 22 minutes to Jeremiah Robinson Earl. Jalen Williams had pretty standard rotations, just didn't close. I'm going to go 24 minutes to Jalen Williams. This is brutal. Ousmane Dieng played 18 minutes. Now, that was standard backup run. I'm going to give him those 18 minutes once again. And then we're going to give Poku 24 minutes. Yeah, 24 minutes. For some reason, Kenrich Williams didn't play. Your guess is as good as mine why that happened, but I wouldn't be surprised to see him back in the rotation. They're better off trading him than just sitting him. So I don't totally get that. Trey Mann going to be in for 18 minutes, plus a little bit more at the 2. We're going to take him to 24 as well. This is not a fun team to project. You get 16 minutes for Darius Bazley, and then 16 minutes for Aaron Wiggins. 17 minutes for Aaron Wiggins. I'm out of guys. I mean, Aaron Wiggins didn't start and was the 10th guy off the bench. So I almost feel like I'm being too aggressive here. I don't have a feel for what to do in this spot, but that's OKC. And we're already done with Denver, which means we're already done with this show. On the Denver Nuggets side, 11-4 on DK, 11-5 on FanDuel for Nikola Jokic. Looks good. Jamal Murray for 5,600 on both sides looks pretty good, but not too much else there for Denver. I haven't seen a single priority yet. On OKC, I mean, they actively don't look good on FanDuel. Shea for 9,700 on DraftKings looks good. Dort, Giddey, Poku, all okay, but they're like legitimately bad plays on FanDuel. This slate is rough. Really, really, really rough. Let's run some crunches and see what we get to. I actually don't even know how many people are in this piece right now. I don't have that screen up. Let's see. We have 128 viewers, 42 likes. Okay, that's not going to get it done. Just because this is a 2-game slate doesn't mean these shows don't need likes. So hit that thumbs up if you haven't done it already. Let's go ahead and find out what we've got going on here. FanDuel Crunch to start it off. Alrighty. Let us start with the FanDuel Optimal. Again, thank you guys for being here. I know this is just a short little Tuesday or Thursday slate, but we can still have some fun. We're still playing contests, right? All right, Optimal. 298.69, which is nice. It's the Optimal by 0.59. Jamal Murray, Jalen Suggs, Franz Wagner, KCP, Paolo Banchero, Klay Thompson, Aaron Gordon, Draymond Green, Nikola Jokic. So no Oklahoma City Thunder guys. And a bit of a Magic Warriors stack with a runaway Nuggets 4-man. I like it. No complaints there. It's all variations on a theme. You can get Giddey in there, I guess. That's the only you get one lineup of Giddey, one lineup of Dort in my top 5. It's funny. I'm not surprised by any of those names, though. They look good. That kind of combination feels like it'll be aggressively owned. Now, let's take a gander. Our rankings. All right. I might have to change something for Klay, but at the same time, I can't. Like, Klay has 46.5% true shooting. I just don't think that's going to continue. Do the optimal lineups ever win? I mean, win what? It's one lineup out of infinite lineups, basically. So, no. But if you're playing cash, then yes. 46.5% true shooting for Klay this season. He's 18 of 61, 29.5% from 3. That's just going to get better. All right. Not surprised here, and I'm okay with it. Paolo Banchero is my number 1 guy on FanDuel today. Klay Thompson 2, Franz Wagner 3, Jamal Murray 4, Nikola Jokic 5. Jokic and Curry basically the same today, both a little bit ahead of Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. Highest ranked Thunder guy is Shai at 37, which just lets you know how much value's out there. Speaking of value, who are the best value options, the pay downs? I guess Kevon Looney popped up a little bit. Bruce Brown in the 4s. $3,800 JaMychal Green, I guess, is the maybe Chuma Okeke or Ousmane Deng. Yuck. This coffee is hitting the spot, though. I can't be mad about that. All right, let's do DraftKings now. I wish there was more that we could look at for today, but I'm kind of excited to just not care and sleepwalk through a slate. 2 games feels nice. Because tomorrow's the biggie. We got a 11, I think, or 10 at least. One of the 2. Double digits for sure. Let me double check it just to check. just to check. I'm so stupid. 2, 4, 6. Yeah. 12 games tomorrow. That's a chore and a half. But we got this one. All right. DK. Did I upload that already? Evidently. DraftKings Optimals. We've got 259.99, the optimal by 0.01. So we'll figure out what the difference is then. Poole, Thompson, Bol, Banchero, Poku, Jamal Murray, Franz Wagner, Andrew Wiggins. Or we swap out Jordan Poole. Can't just be straight for Mo Bamba. We swap out Jordan Poole and Franz Wagner for Mo Bamba and KCP. And those two lineups are separated by 0.01. Oh, no. Jokic is in this second one, too. So Wiggins is involved. That's a 3v3 off of a 0.01 swap. That's nuts. That's nuts. A 3v3 projected the same. That's not fun at all. Now let's look at the power rankings for DraftKings. No feel here for DK today. What do we got? Our boy Paolo. Looking like Paolo Banchero, runaway number one play today on DraftKings. Klay Thompson second. Jamal Murray third. Franz Wagner 4. Nikola Jokic 5. You get to Poku 6. Curry, Poole, Wiggins 7, 8, 9. Looks like it could be Shea or Bol, something in that neighborhood at the end of the top 10. Easy slate. I mean, we're a half hour into it. We still got to 50 likes. 60 likes, actually. I never expected to get to the 100. It would have been nice, don't get me wrong, but that was not going to happen. But yeah, Banchero at the top of the list. Klay Thompson, too. I don't feel bad about the Klay thing, though. You know, he's 5,500 now, so the price tag is coming down. We're talking about a guy that started the season at 6,500. So he's down $1,000 on DraftKings. His minutes are up in comparison. We just can't assume that he's going to be, shooting like ass. If he's going to be taking 14 threes like he did against Miami or 12 threes here like he did, eventually he's just going to get himself a little bit more loose and get involved in the game. But look at the end of last season. I mean, we're talking about a guy that was in the 6s after he came back, in the high 7s after he came back, into the 8K range in April. 5,500 for Klay. We have to assume that he's a very, very, very different person. And I don't think that we should be doing that. No matter what we think of Klay, he's in a good spot. Let me look at something quickly about Klay before we get out of here. All right, Klay Thompson. How many shots at the rim is he taking now? Yeah, I mean, doesn't get to the rim at all any longer, which is not surprising. But he has become a different player. Either way, 5,500 is a price tag that works for me. I cannot imagine that he continues to be a 46% true shooting player. That's not how this works. It's just not how this works. Considering he's like a true talent 40% three-point shooter, I trust it. All righty. Well, guys, we're going to get out of here pretty quickly. I don't have too much else to add for this two-gamer. Let's go back to full screen. I appreciate having you guys. I'm happy that you guys get up at 6:30 in the morning with me to break down a 2-game NBA slate. Clearly, we're going to have a long one tomorrow. We have the hard out at 8 o'clock, but 6:30 till 8 a.m. going hard at a 12-gamer. No messing around. We can't dilly-dally. It's laser focused for tomorrow. So that'll be a fun one. Anyway, I'm going to go record contenders so I can be done. And then strategy show with Adam at 10. Take advantage of that BetMGM offer. Link is in the description. 2 free months of Stokastic Plus Platinum, along with a $1,000 risk-free bet from BetMGM as long as you follow all of the instructions, guys. Good luck to everybody today. This has been a fun one. It's nice to get in and out pretty quickly. This was the process.